Not gonna lie, my weight has changed my vagina a little bit. Like I have a mini fupa, fat upper area. Um, I play, I play with it. I press it. It's like a bunch of fat in this like, okay.
It's like a little pillow.
Yeah, like a little pillow. Girl, that was TMI.
So what's up, y'all? Jazz has been spotted out, and we're gonna go ahead and get to that. But real quick, look at that video, that little clip that I just shared with you guys with Jazz talking about having a mini fupa. This is what I mean about, again, like I was bringing up on this channel, when we talk about it, the estrogen, the blocking of puberty, and then adding a ridiculous amount of female hormones to a male body, plus the psych medication, had Jazz catapult into a whole different weight level in 1 year.
Most I've ever seen. That's really gotta go.
Nearly 3 years after revealing her struggles with an eating disorder.
I think being a woman is being just a queen, knowing that you are beautiful no matter what anyone else says.
Now, and this is not body shaming, let's be very clear. On this channel, we don't do things like that. As a matter of fact, on this channel, we talk about this situation and a lot of other situations, more of like a psychological lens, with knowledge, with mental health knowledge, as me being somebody who's worked in that area before, or speaking about headlines with that lens, and just any other thing, right? But with knowledge, not about making fun of people or anything like that. I want to be very clear. That's not what we do here. But we also have to talk about the dangers of gaining that much weight in such a short period of time. Now, if you guys do like what you're watching so far on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. So when we come back, we see, like I said, Jazz is saying, in this clip, like, oh, I have a fupa and everything else. The weight gain, I always say, the weight gain that Jazz had, it is not a regular, like, I'm eating too much weight gain. Okay, everybody's been there, especially me as a female right now. I have my own struggles that I'm going through. I'm very transparent with everybody in this, everybody in the audience, right? Like, we're not gonna lie about it. No, yeah, I'm a size 2. I'm not a size 2. I'm working on everything right now. But the difference between me, my weight gain or my weight struggle, and Jazz's weight struggle, and I have no problem using myself as an example, because again, none of us are perfect. Okay, so but it is that Jazz's weight gain is controlled again by a bunch of synthetic hormones plus the psych medication. I'm not guessing that Jazz is on a psych medication. Jazz has made it clear that there is psych medication involved. The mom is always talking about, the looming depression and everything else. What we did do on this channel, we did do like a hypothetical synopsis of maybe what kind of medication Jazz was taking in order to assist with the thoughts, especially in that one video, that one clip when you see Jazz saying, I don't feel like myself. I never feel like myself. And it's like, okay, then they show you the litany of medication that Jazz is taking. So I said to myself and to you guys that one of the drugs that's really good with clearing thoughts, and that might be orange because there's like an orange pill in there, is Risperdal. But Risperdal does add on to breast, like mammillary glands. It actually can give men breasts. And then we talk about Seroquel. That's another one. Again, this is hypothetical. I am not, also to remove every liability, I'm not writing scripts. I'm not giving any recommendations on any medications. But Seroquel is another one that kind of helps with the mood, to stabilize the mood, but it also puts on the weight, especially in that abdominal area. And so that's where you can get that kind of girth from. And that's what we see with Jazz a lot. You went through a very serious surgery where you had to be like revised at least 3 times, I believe, just to have this quote body part that was going to make you feel like a whole person. But then now you can't even use it the way you think you were supposed to use it, right? And also there's a big piece of fat over top of it. I mean, it's just a lot going on. So I don't even know how that must have felt. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of the video, guys. Like, Jazz has lost 70 pounds.
Jazz Jennings shows off her 70-pound weight loss.
So yes, of course, there's this picture on Instagram, and Jazz says 70 pounds down, feeling happier and healthier than I've been in years. I still have a ways to go, but I'm so proud to finally be taking the necessary steps towards bettering my mind, body, and spirit. And somebody says something that I actually was going to say, and I'll get there. But they say Ozempic is for diabetics, not for weight control. We're going to get there. So the family's making little videos together.
Move to the left a little. Word.
I'm not gonna play the whole song because you already know. And then we got everybody making the videos, and then this is Jazz. I don't know why they won't get Jazz a bra. Let's just keep it again. I'm not busting. Come on, it's a bit much. Somebody said, "Wow, Jazz has gotten so big." Actually, Jazz has lost weight. Jazz was losing weight, and then because no disrespect to Jazz, but it's a bit much. Why is that come on, man. Yes, I used a green eye filter. Yes, I may have oversaturated myself. Still feeling sexy though. Jazz is losing the weight fast. Here we go, round 6. Jazz is definitely losing the weight in an extremely rapid manner. Good for Jazz. And so here's the thing. This is great. Good for Jazz, right? We don't want heart disease. We don't want we don't want high cholesterol, clogged arteries. Nobody wants that, right? We'll keep paying attention and we'll stay on top of it and see what happens. Is there a new season coming and what's going on with Jazz? But in the meantime, because like I said, we don't wish anything bad on this person. That's great. At least some of that weight is gone. Maybe the thoughts I don't know how they clear up though. I still don't know how they clear up because it doesn't change the fact of everything else that's happened to this person. But we're back to posting. We're back to positivity, going back to being, our happy self and everything else. So, hey, happy and weight loss. So we'll see how that goes and we'll see what happens next with Jazz. But keep it locked right here for the new and detailed updates on this situation.
The I Am Jazz star shares the dramatic update on Instagram as Jazz explains in the caption, "Feeling happier and healthier than I've been in years. I still have a ways to go, but I'm so proud to be bettering my mind, body, and spirit."
If I look at my body in the mirror, I could clearly see that I've gained weight and I'm not really happy with that image.
Jazz getting candid on her TLC reality series.
I love food so much. It makes me feel comfortable and safe and happy.
And while the show originally surrounded her life as a transgender teen,
I am Jazz.
the focus recently turned to Jazz's struggles with her binge eating disorder, a diagnosis she first shared back in 2021.
Of course I want to be healthy, but it's really, really hard when I have an addiction, which is a disease. It's an illness.
Next to these side-by-side pics on the gram, Jazz revealed that in less than 2 years, she gained nearly 100 pounds.
Seeing myself weigh 234 pounds, it's devastating. Oh my God. It's pretty heartbreaking to realize, wow, I did this to myself.
Telling fans at the time, "I know I have the power in me to lose the weight, and I intend on sharing my progress with all of you."
There she is.
Jazz and her dad, Greg, making good on that promise on the gram.